What's going on with all my money motivated stars? That's gonna be a quick video about observation. You know what I mean? Because just being 100, the last year I've been observing animals more than I've been really observing humans. A lot of people say they people watch. I really don't too much people watch unless somebody's really doing something crazy, and I feel like I gotta watch them just for my safety. But I don't watch people as much as I watch animals. Like when I go to the park, I'm watching squirrels. You know what I mean? Even if I can catch a frog or a snake, and caterpillars who wind themselves up to be butterflies. That's just what I like to do because I don't really find it weird. I just feel like it's just something I like to do. I watch 90% of animal videos on YouTube, Facebook. I got a lot of them saved. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just like that awareness that they have because when I look at animals, whether it's on the screen or whether it's in real life, I just look at how they live their life and what they already aware of and what they didn't need to be taught. You know what I mean? Because like squirrels don't need a human to come tell them they picking the wrong nuts or they gotta go pick these nuts. You know what I mean? They automatically doing this stuff on their own because it's automatically in their DNA. It's imprinted in their DNA to do certain stuff. You know what I mean? Humans are the only species that's getting told what to do and drinking stuff and eating stuff that we don't supposed to be ingesting. Our body is not really equipped to ingest the stuff that we eating, but we still doing. That's how powerful our body is. Because when you just look at it, whether you watching Animal Planet, whether you watching your reality planet, you outside visually watching, you can learn a lot from these animals. And just knowing that all of them have abilities, you know what I mean? So when I look at all the animals' abilities, that would make me go harder when it comes to fasting and doing more research and just learning a lot of stuff because it's a lot of abilities that we have. When we look at these animals and stuff, they have abilities, but as a human, we like the hierarchy when it comes to being able to really do stuff. You know what I mean? Our memory is impeccable, but it seems like it's scattered all over the place. Like you might find one person who got photographic memory, you know what I mean? Or you might find another person who good at math and they just memory on different texts or different stuff they learned in school, you know what I mean? Or some people can have like hearing memory, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all like selected with different people, but everybody's supposed to be able to do what this person is doing with the photographic memory or this person, you know what I mean? So because when it comes like to every animal, a lot of them have agility. I see like a squirrel, you ain't finna really creep up on a squirrel unless it wants you to creep up on them, you know what I mean? A cat agility and speed, you know what I mean? The way it's able to be limber and squeeze through certain spots without even hurting itself, you know what I mean? It's like only thing you'll probably find on this planet that's really slow is like a turtle. But when it comes down, the turtle has the ability, a hard shell around them to just go in and not be affected by what's trying to eat them, unless it's just some crocodile jaws that's putting pressure on their shell. But can't too many things harm a turtle, you know what I mean? So that's what people gotta really relate themselves to, man. What's my special ability? You know what I mean? I ain't talking about when it comes to singing. I ain't talking about when it comes to talking to people. Like, what do you feel like you can do that you haven't been using? You know what I mean? And a lot of people haven't been using their brain. Like, a lot of people haven't been using a lot of different techniques that we have. This is why I always promote a healthy way of living, because you'll start to see what you can do and your abilities when you start cleansing yourself and you start doing yoga practices. You know what I mean? You will open up your body to different ways of thinking, different frequencies, and this shit is real. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm testing my body every day, and like the further you go on, everything ain't meant to be spoken about online. You know what I mean? Because you can't give nobody play by play everything that you doing, even if somebody want to see it. You know, we have different abilities that we can tap into. You know what I mean? Animals ain't the only thing that has ability. You know what I mean? Like when I'm watching this octopus, how that jump was just camouflaging through the water. You know what I mean? The octopus knows how to do that. Just imagine if that octopus was on land and going to school and all that. That octopus wouldn't even know how to do that. That's why that's why society is the way it is today, because they going through their own little school, you know what I mean? And they ancestors probably, well, I ain't gonna say probably, 10 times out of 10, they ancestors are raising them, you know what I mean? The mother octopus, the grandfather octopus. It's a long generation of awareness. You know, get back into that awareness when it comes to what you are capable of. You know what I mean? Like, we are capable of so many things, and you can barely find a human that's really excelling in one thing when it comes to just day-to-day life. You know what I mean? That's all I be thinking about when I watch animals and I watch different things. I be like, man, us as humans, man, we so behind when it comes just to the animal kingdom. You know what I mean? And we got more, like, we have really, not saying that we are above them, but we have more to offer when it comes to intelligence and the way we express it and show it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, we just need to get back into the natural way of living, the closest way of natural living, because living in matrix, you really can't get all the way there. You know what I mean? Unless you get, like I said, unless you give up a lot of these things, phones, because phones is really affecting your the biochemistry of your body. You know what I mean? Even going to sleep beside a socket, you know. So it's a lot of stuff that's damaging the frequency of a human. But that's why I say, man, just try to shave off a little bad habit at a time, because we can do some amazing stuff, man. Like I said, when it comes to meditating and just being sitting there by yourself, being peaceful, you know, just coming up with a plan to execute, it ain't nothing that you can't do. Like, for real, for real. I know they tried to limit us to basketball players, rappers, firefighters, policemen, but not no shame to nobody who worked those jobs or do that, you know what I mean? But we can do way more, you know what I mean? Just like I said in that Elon Musk video, these folks is building Tesla robots just walking around talking. Some robots look like actual human beings. So we've been walking around them all our lives, but you know what I mean? Just the technology and intellect that it takes to build these things, man. That's why people need to try to tap into that intellect. It's so much to learn and it's so much to do. But like I said, we need to learn about ourselves more, you know what I mean? Because when I first jumped into it, I was trying to learn about this and that and all this, but it was kind of still outside myself. So now I won't go further until I learn everything about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good to know history, and this happened in 1982 and 20 BC, 200 BC, you know what I'm saying? Before all that. But I'm telling y'all, man, you get so much power with learning just the human, your anatomy, you know what I mean? What you really like to eat, your senses. When you start getting more in tune with your senses in your body, you start to feel more lighter. And you just carry a whole different aura field around you. You know what I mean? And you ain't gonna be the only one that feel it. No, I'm trying to tell people, man, just motivate people to, man, start eating more healthy and just doing more healthy things. Because I'm telling you, the liberation that you're gonna feel just by doing this stuff is, you can't purchase it nowhere. You know, you're not gonna be able to purchase this feeling. Yeah, that's basically what I gotta say in this video, man. Just stay on. This is a reminder to stay on your shit, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do for you. Learn more about yourself. You're gonna learn something new every day if you just try to set a goal like, okay, I learned this today. If you gotta jot it down, you know what I mean? Just get more in tune with yourself and see how your life start to turn out. You know what I mean? See how you start to experience life. You know what I mean? And you could be at the same job doing this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you probably hate your job now, but as you start learning yourself more and know what you need to know about yourself, the job that you hate right now may become the best job of your life. Like, for real. Not saying people, you gonna be doing different stuff at the job, but when your mindset is different, stuff change. It's just like, come put an example like this. When somebody's broke and they working a job, they might hate the job more that week than when they taxes hit. You know what I'm saying? Say if you broke and you tired of working, you tired, then next week your taxes hit, or you get a lump sum of money, you're gonna be able to go on that job with a different vibration than you was when you was broke. You know what I mean? So that spiritual change, that spiritual money that you get within is going to change your outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? Like when you approaching people, when people approaching you, your vibration and your mindset is going to change just off the spiritual income. You know what I mean? The spiritual income is more beneficial than the physical income because they can go and, get depleted real quick. You know what I mean? But when it comes to spirituality and your body, that's what you dealing with. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you keep it up. So keep your body up, man, because that's your biggest currency. And you're going to see a difference in your reality, man. So that being said, man, y'all make sure y'all do what y'all want to do the video. Like, comment, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Are y'all really working towards it? If you are, let me know how your experience has been. Because I really want to hear from y'all. Because I know I ain't the only person that's doing stuff like this. So I want to see what y'all doing. But y'all be blessed. I'm walking that smoke.